Good morning. It's a Saturday morning and Ontario has just moved into level 2 of reopening, which means that camping is open and things like that. We're allowed to have groups of friends up to 10 people. Some restaurants and malls are starting to open again, so things are really looking up. And it's our first time in a long time venturing out hiking. So a long time ago, before any of this virus stuff happened, Raiden and I kind of decided that we'd like to try and walk some of the Bruce Trail this summer. And our plan for doing that was to drive up on a Saturday morning or a Friday night and then do it as essentially a set of day hikes. So we would ride our bicycles to the start and lock them to a tree somewhere, and then walk back to the car and pick up the bicycles using the car, and then sleep either in the car or camp somewhere overnight, and then do it all again the next day, and then head home again on Sunday night. And it seemed like a great idea. We bought the bicycles, we were ready to go, and then coronavirus happened. And so we've just been hanging out at home. As you guys have seen, I've been making lots of gear, and this is the first time we've actually been able to get out and about to give it a go. So this morning we left home about 6 o'clock and drove for about 3 hours up here. We've parked the car near Lion's Head and rode the bikes about 20 kilometers north. Raiden's decided he doesn't really like bike riding that much, so we've changed the plan a little bit. We left the bikes earlier. We're actually walking north right now, and we're walking north. We're going to do about a 6-kilometer loop, and then we're going to head back down the same road back towards our bikes and then walk down to the car. But it looks like Raiden might have found the side trail that we're heading down up ahead, and so it's time to get going. Trying out a little bit of homemade gear this weekend. Raiden's got some new tights and a new grid fleece on. That's all. No real gear. Oh, and a shirt. His shirt is also homemade. This is Otter Lakes, which is actually a side trail loop and not part of the Bruce Trail. And it's really pretty. We've only been out here for a few minutes, but I'm so glad we're out here. Here's my chief photographer. So we finished the first little bit of the walk. We did the loop around Otter Lakes and then along the Bruce Trail back to where we started, and now I'm walking back down the road to where we left the bicycles, and we'll keep walking south from there back to where we left the car. It's been awesome. It's so nice to be outdoors. We had a wonderful spot for lunch looking out over the lake. It was really pretty, and it just feels so great to be out walking again. It's fantastic. It's really cool. Hopefully we can get a few more of these in this summer. Not going to be able to walk the whole Bruce Trail, but hopefully if we walk a few sections, especially of this northern bit, which is really pretty, that should make me happy for the summer at least. I'm pretty much done for the day now. We're just heading down the side trail back to the car, and then we're going to go pick up the bikes and find somewhere to have some dinner, and then we'll just sleep in the car somewhere tonight, probably in the parking lot where we left the car all day, not sure. And then tomorrow we're looking at just doing a couple of loops. I think I found a 16-kilometer loop and a 6k loop, so we'll probably just do both of those back to the car in between, which are just south of here, so nice and close by, and don't require bike riding to get to them, so that's good. Yeah. Today was a really good day. It was really nice to be back out, and the lake is absolutely beautiful. I didn't end up going for a swim. I thought about it, but the water was cold and I just didn't really want to get wet, so maybe tomorrow I'll go for a swim, maybe not, just have to wait and see. I'm gonna bring a bottle of water too. Good morning, it's Sunday morning today. We spent the night in the car last night, had a really good night's sleep, and then today we've just driven to the south end of Lions Head, and we are doing a big loop. It's about 16.5 kilometers. About half of it's on the Bruce Trail and half of it's on other side trails, and so it'll take us back to where we started, back at our car today. And then after that, depending on how we're feeling, we do have another 6-kilometer loop that we found, or we might just head home after that. I'm a little bit sore this morning after yesterday. I think we ended up doing about a 20-kilometer bike ride and a 25-kilometer walk, which was a lot, seeing as we haven't really been that active recently. My legs are a little bit sore, and then my shoulders are also a little bit tight, which I'm not sure if it's from that bike or from sleeping funny last night. But it's another beautiful day today. A blue sky and sunny, but not too warm, so it should be a good walk. I'm just finishing up the last little bit of road walk before getting back to the car. That's an interesting walk. I think we ended up doing about 15 kilometers. We cut a little bit off the end, and then the last bit coming down, there were so many people, lots of people out for a day walk, and the whole way down this road here, the car park is full and people are parked all down the road. So there's a lot of people out and about today, way more than we saw at all yesterday. The first 90% of the trail we only saw a couple of people, and then it was just like bam, right there, so many people everywhere. So it's kind of good to be moving away from that now. So it's about 2 p.m. now. I think we might just pack up and head off home.